Welcome back to the tutorial on how to create the podcast. So we've learned how to actually upload the thumbnail, the cover page if you want, and add description. This is what you have here. Add description on a little bit of what you have. The podcast is about who you are. For me here, Easy French was created. Here, okay. So if you're done with that, of course, you've saved it and it will reflect on your dashboard. So now what we're going to do is to go back. We'll go back to where we started from. And here we are. It will bring us back to the main page that we were before. So here you have dashboard, you have episode, you have money. Money is usually when you started monetizing. Currently, this podcast is monetized. There's the common that is not monetizing. This is monetized. It's monetized in such a way that it's either Anchor gets you sponsors when they see that you are actually really making a lot of progress to get you sponsors, or people can pay you directly. Like I get that from my Facebook page. People want to advertise their product, so they sponsor it, like so they will get paid. So that's for the monetize. But before you can get there, it takes a lot of work. But you can do that. I've done it. It's easy. Well, because I have fun when I'm recording and I'm posting my podcast, so it's fun. So let's come here dashboard and see what we have in the dashboard. So this is your dashboard here. So we have dashboard, takes you to the play, the number of plays. This is the number of plays this has been played, and this is the statistics. You will see this as you go on. Okay, you see this as you go on, and this is this is one of this is the you have a chart here. The best of my podcast is this number one to God. That's been played over 1001 for times. Okay, then you come down, you see the countries that are actually listening. Currently over 100 countries for this particular podcast. Then you also see places, these places, the number of platforms where your podcast is available, right? And you come down, you see the gender of who is listening to your podcast. Another thing is, this is very, very crucial, this part for me. It has helped me to actually understand what, what course, yes, courses to create and who my audience is. If you look at the start zero, you see, so I actually have, I don't know who is the 0 to 17 guy. Okay, but I take note of this five brothers here. Well, even this one, I take note of it because it is 2% of people that are 60 years and above that are listening. This is 14% of people that are 45 and 59. You have people that are 35 to 44, 21%. You have 52 to 34, 24%. You have this, then you have this, then you have this. So if you look at it, where I have the most concentrated listeners from is from 18 to, yeah, before, let's say 59. Okay, so that means that I can actually create courses or content for this type of people, not only here on my podcast, outside here, so that I already know the kind of people that will buy. You can test run it even on your social media too, but this actually helps me to know who is my audience better. I mean their age avatar. Okay, so this is what this part is all about. That is the end of it. That's the end there. So we go back up. We go back up. Then we come to episode. Okay, come to new episode. This is where the work happens. This is where the main thing is the sauce. This is where you come to the kitchen and you cook everything and you eat it together. I said to everybody, so guys. Okay, so this is where the work starts. So two things. Is either you already have recorded audio somewhere and it's stored on your laptop or your phone that you can just click to upload or drag the file here, then it will upload directly, then save here. This place is your library. If I open here now, I have a lot of work. I have a lot. Some of them I've not edited, some of them I've edited. The ones I've used, this is my library, and I love. This is one of the reasons why I love Anchor, because it just gives you that freedom to walk around. Okay, so I want to come back to this. This is record. Okay, so if now let's assume that I don't have any audio that I want to upload, so I just come here and I start recording. So let me give you an example. So recording. Hello everyone, my name is Nikki Natebele. Welcome to this tutorial where I will be taking you through the step-by-step journey on how to record your own podcast. Then I stop. You can see here it's uploading. So we wait for it. When it's done, see this icon, add music background. See this add to episode. See this here. Okay, these three dots here. So for you to download. Okay, so another thing is there is a small pencil icon here that you can use to edit the name of the audio that you recorded. So while we wait for the audio to upload, we wait. Okay, great. It's I think it's done. No, not yet. Still processing. So now it's processing. When it's finished processing, we're going to change the name of the recording to the title of what your recording is all about, right? So you click. Oh great, this is done. So we click on the pencil icon and we edit the name. Tutorial. So it's saved. So you have the name as tutorial, not just as date like this. Because I'm not done with this one. So we change the name. You now come to this this where you have the background music. There is a music icon. Click the plus sign. Yeah, Anchor is a very great platform. You have a lot of music depending on what you want. This used to be my music, so you can choose anyone depending on your podcast. I would suggest depending on your podcast, you choose the tempo of your podcast and choose the one that fits you the most. So you can choose if it's cheerful, you can choose cheerful. From cheerful, you now have options of different ones here. I think there. So you can choose from. So I'm just gonna randomly pick anyone. So I pick a reach and I'll apply. So I'll apply. When I apply this, it goes straight to the audio. You can see it's loading, it's processing on the tutorial that we recorded. Go straight to there. While we wait for it, oh great, that was fast. That was fast. So now what we do is to click on add to episode. When I click on add episode, that means that I want to create a new episode. So it's already, you can see it here, right? See it's under that place that you're supposed to upload your own recorded. So it's here already. It's here already. So you just, well, because I'm monetized, I can add this. When you're just starting out normally, you won't have this one. If I'm monetized, by the time you get monetized, you just click this one. Then it has, that means that this particular episode can be sponsored. So another thing you can do with this is to drag that monetized. Okay, if your audio is divided, you can just put it in the middle depending on when you want Anchor to monetize the sponsor. Okay, so that's been said now. You see, we've added music. Then we just save. We save. So it's saving. When you click save, this is where it brings you to. So you type the title again, the title of what the audio is all about, Then what do you want to tell your audience? Yeah, you can tell your audience a lot of things. So it's just good for you. You know, good. It's good for you. Okay, so just put a random. This is just because I'm actually taking it. You can put now. You explain what the episode is all about. It's about numbers. It's good to know numbers in French. Numbers. The numbers that we are learning is multi-30. Tra la la tra la la. You can even put your social media contact so that each episode that your audience views, they can actually view how to contact you. You can see you have up to 4,000 words that you can add. So it's not, don't limit yourself to short descriptions. Then here I'm currently doing season two. But season two for me, before I went to my season one is 30 something episodes. Okay, so that's a lot. That's something episode made of my season one. So here you click, this is season one, click season one. Okay, click season two. Then the number of episodes, okay. Then full, of course, full is not a trailer, is my bonus. So you leave it at full like that, okay. So we have that. Then you go back up, look at this place. You have published date. If we click now, it will publish immediately. But the interesting thing with Anchor is that you can actually schedule. So if you click on this bow arrow, so you have it. You can just schedule to. Let me just keep the date, random date. I have to go and delete this before it goes out. Okay, so I pick 5th of June. This is good because you batch produce your content earlier and you have the opportunity of actually scheduling. Sometimes I schedule, I'm not even there when Anchor decides to publish it. I just schedule, I produce a lot of them at once. I come here, I edit and I schedule. So it helps me to be consistent with my podcast. Okay, so I put the time that you want and you confirm. Okay, so on this particular day, this is 5th of June, 8 a.m., Anchor will launch this episode that you just created. So you click on schedule. If you don't click on schedule, it will not schedule. Okay, so this is schedule already. That means that this your podcast is actually going to be going live by 8 a.m. 5th of June. So that is that for how to start record your podcast, and with that you're good to go. One major thing is that you grow as you go. Okay, you grow as you go, and this is the same procedure you can use to record your trailer, record your intro. And let me add it here that the first thing you want to record as a starter is to record an intro. In the intro, you tell people what the podcast is all about, when you'll be coming up, are you going to be bringing in guests, are you going to be doing solo, everything that will make your audience listen and want to come back for your podcast anytime, any day. Okay, so don't make your intro very scanty, let it be explanatory. Another thing that I see a lot of movies make fail to do is to actually have a trailer. Your your podcast should have a trailer, please. Let it have a trailer. A trailer is a very fun way. So let me go back here. Let me go back. Let me go to. Let me show you my own trailer and my intro. So I'll come to my episode. Come to my episode. These are my episodes. Okay, this is a whole lot. Okay, these are my episode. I think we go back to dashboard. Go back to dashboard. Loading now. Loading. Right. We're not here. So you see the. Mm, okay, I think I see that the stuff on phone. The distribution. This is update setting. If you want, this is where we started from, right? Okay, so we go back to episode. Yes, we go back to the episode and go down, 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 down. Okay, that's because my podcast is okay. Let me say no, not last now. Is it gonna be last because it's somewhere down? Okay, this is the intro. This is my intro where I tell you everything that it's actually tuning into every second. This particular one, anytime I listen to it, I have goosebumps because I was having some shaky voice. And maybe I should just drop it here that when you're recording with your phone, don't put the phone too close to your mouth or else you'll be breathing in directly into the mic. So make it like few distance away. Don't worry to pick everything you want it to pick so that you won't be breathing directly because that's one of the things I noticed now with my intro. You know, I was, the anxiety and everything. So I just got the phone as close as possible to my mouth. So I was just recording. So this one is my intro. This is my intro. And subsequently, this is my intro is actually my first. So season one, episode one is your intro. Okay, your any topic should not be your intro. Your intro should not be your episode one. Rather, your intro should be your intro, and it should be your season one, episode one. So I hope you enjoyed this. This had brought us to the end of how to actually record and put your audio out there for people to listen and build your brand. Don't worry, when you do the job of consistency, of posting consistently, Anchor will do the job of sharing your podcast on different platforms. So you can listen to my podcast on any platform, same as you. As long as you are consistent, Anchor will keep sharing. It will keep sharing, to keep sharing, and you keep growing in leaps and bounds. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me today's tutorial. Once again, I'm Medina from the Redefined Teachers Academy, helping you starting your podcast the easiest way and the fastest way. Till I come again in another tutorial, in another episode. See you and bye for now.